this might be the most controversial topic on food YouTube ever. Okay, who was the first person to fry fried chicken? Who started it? Who fried chicken first? All right, so I googled it. You can Google it yourself. Google it right now. There's a person named here, I'll put it up. In 1747, the first person to ever put out a recipe for fried chicken, okay, let me repeat that. The first person to put out a recipe for fried chicken in 1747 was her Hannah Glass. Hannah Glassy? Hannah Glassy. You Google it, okay, Google it. And it got me wondering, if she was the first one to fry fried chicken, who else was? Then I just kind of dig more. So I dig more. People say it was from Scotland. People say it's from West Africa. And people were saying it started in China. So, ladies and gentlemen, put down in the comment section, who was the first person that you think made fried chicken? And it has to, and you, when you say it, when you write down, you can't just be like, oh, Chinese people were the first one to do it. Put some facts on it, okay? Put some facts. You can't just be assuming anything, you know? You're like, okay, Chinese people were doing it in 17th century, this century, and I understand it, right? So, 1747, this is the latest I ever got, or the farthest I ever got was 1747. Hannah Glass was the first person who published the fried chicken recipe. So she was the first one that published. She wasn't maybe the first one to fry fried chicken, but she was the first person to, sorry guys, I spit in your face. First person to publish a fried chicken recipe. Okay, but then I kept digging. I had Scotland, West Africa, and China. Okay, so who was the first person to fry fried chicken? I think it's Quang. Tran. I was digging some more as well, ladies and gentlemen, on who made the first fried chicken. And I came upon this YouTuber named Tran. So big shout out to you, my friend. He fried up a recipe from the 18th century, so a 300-year-old recipe. So Tran, thank you for the recipe, and I will give it a try. Right, I want to try the original of originals. Okay, let's fry some fried chicken. So all you need, cloves. We got bay leaves. Yeah, it might sound weird right now, but I want to try it, okay? 18th century, big shout out to Townsend. We got some green onion, we got some salt, we got some pepper, and some white vinegar. So let's go. Last time I cut up chicken, some of you guys are asking, where did I get my knives from? So where I get my knives from? I'll tell you where I got my knives from. Costco Business Center, okay? Costco has some really good knives, okay? So all we're gonna do, cut up our chicken. That's all. Beautiful. You got your thighs, you got your chicken butt, and you got your drum, my friend. So, you know, there's a lot of good knives out there, but I'd say, in my opinion, if you want really good knives, you know where to go to get good knives? Costco. Okay, Costco has good knives. Just anything that has to do with, just think about it. Just anything that has to do with the kitchen, or a fast food industry, or just like a restaurant industry, they will always hold the best products, okay? Everything. They'll hold the best everything. Think about it. They last forever. Why? Because it's made for restaurant. Again, big shout out to Townsend for this recipe. So I got roughly around, how many quarters was that? I don't know how many quarters, but we're gonna go with 2 tablespoons of vinegar in. We got a tablespoon of black pepper. See this? Tablespoon. Salt. Townsend did just threw all these stuff in and kind of just marinate as it go, but I want to do a little something different. Blend. Here we go. I'm just blending just to make it more tasty, alright? Let this marinate for, I want to say 3 hours minimum. Okay. Alright, here it is. No specific, let's say batter recipe. We'll just make it how it is. So we got the ingredients from Townsend, so thank you Townsend again. So we got 1.5 cups of flour here, and might sound weird, but I feel like it's weird too. White wine. Okay, we gotta taste it. We're gonna do 1 cup of white wine, 3 cracked eggs. We're gonna go in with a cup of water. Okay, so let's go. 18th century fried chicken with Quang Tran twist and take on it. Here we go, shall we? It actually looks good. I ain't gonna lie, it looks good. Looks good. So, how are we gonna do? Take our chicken. I didn't see any Townsend's do anything with the batter or do anything kind of just like double batter or anything. He just kind of just dunked it into the batter and just threw it in. Alright, so let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Peanut oil here, heating for about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, throw it in. Whee! Cooking time for this, 20 minutes, okay? Let's make 20th or 18th century fried chicken. Duty gang, man. 18th century fried chicken. I ain't gonna lie. Looks good. Looks good, smells good. Smells like spring onions. Let's see how the past tastes like. You can hate, whine, cry, complain, throw hissy fit, say this, say that. But when it comes down to 18th century fried chicken, you better show your respect because they're paving the way. Okay, let this cool before we get into it, alright? I ain't gonna lie, looks good. Looks good. Let's crunch it all around. Maybe the 18th century did have something going on that we kind of missed. And why are we not cooking it like this ever? Maybe. But hey, who am I to judge? Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. Let's go. Outside tier, very crunchy, very crunchy. Okay, I'll try the drum first, okay? 18th century fried chicken smells good. Smells nice and seasoned. It really does. It smells like good green onion. Super hard. Oh. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let me try to figure something out. It's very juicy. The crust. I'll tell you what it tastes like. Ever had green onion cake? It tastes like green onion cake fried chicken. Ever had green onion cake? I believe it was very popular in Taiwan. I'd say this, it definitely could use some more seasoning, but this is the 18th century, alright? Fried chicken. Yeah, this piece is actually delicious. It's not bad at all. I'm gonna stick with it. Green onion cake fried chicken. Oh. You don't taste the wine or anything. I should definitely let this cool down before I bite into it. 2 thumbs up. 18th century fried chicken.